Inside the folder, I have two files. One of the file, I have my HTML file known as table.html. Then I have my CSS file called table.css. So I'll go ahead to link my table, my CSS file to my HTML to my CSS. I have the structure and the title going to be table. Title will be a table. Okay, the next link for me to link my HTML to my CSS. So I'll type my link and press my tab key. Sorry, not this one. Just type link, the normal link, select this one. So where the cursor is blinking, I'll press my Control and spacebar to link to my CSS, table.css. So this is properly linked now. I'll give a space. I want to start creating my HTML structure file for the table. Right, let's start. So it's going to start with a table as usual. So once I type table, press my tab key. So I'll have the open tag for the table and the closing tag. I'll bring down the closing tag down. That closes the table. So table should have a capture. Capture. I want to create a table for student information. So I should have a capture for the table. So that's a capture. So in between the capture, the closing and the opening capture, I should have student table. Student information. This table is to capture student information. So that's it. That's a capture. Then the next I should have a table head. Table head. Table head T head. T head. So that's my table head. My table head should close. Have a close. I bring down the closing tag of my table head down. So in between the table head and the closing table head, I should have table row. I should have table header. I should have every other distance. And I'll start with the table row. Table row. So the table row, opening of the table row and the closing of the table row. So I'm going to have the information that will be inside the table, like the student name, the age, the grade. So that will be table row. So now the table row is going to contain information, the row. And the main row horizontal. So I'll have CH, which is the table head. The table head will contain name. I'll just do one and just copy and paste. I should have another table head that contain age. Sorry, small letter. I contain the age. I should have another table head that contain the grade. So this should have the grade. Now I should close it with this table row. Let's close the table row. So the table row is encompasses of the table name, the age, and the grade. Then I should also close this with this table head. So you can see that's for that one. Then I should, if I copy these now, go down. I want to type every other thing. I will start with the table body now. I'm done with the table head, table row. So I want to start with the table body, T body. Now the T body should have an opening and a closing. So I'll take the closing down. Then what am I expecting to be in the table body? The table body should have the table row, the table head. No, the table body should have a table row, the table data, the table data. So now the table should have a T, table row. This table row should open and close. to contain the data that are needed in the table row. Which table data? This table data for the name, maybe I have Ahmed Musa. You can put any name of your choice. That's one. I should also have another table data again that contain the age. The age bracket of this person is maybe 16. You can put the age of your choice. Then the next thing I need, what is the grade? In that table data. Table data, maybe the grade is A plus. The grade is A plus. So now, let me take this one closer. So I have in between the table body containing the table row, which has the table data, the name, the value for the age, and the grade. So I'm done with this. I'm done with this one. I'm going to start another table row again. I'll start another table row. So it's just for me to just copy this, and go down, give a space, and paste it. Now when I paste it, let me bring this back. Paste it, I'm going to change the name to another person's name. The age will be changed. Maybe the second name, give any name you want. I want to use Said. The age for Said, maybe Said is 21. Sorry, I mistakenly clean something. Said is 21. And Said score B. B plus this time for Said. So you can see I'm done with Said. I'm done with Said. I want to have another person. If I want to have another person, I'll just need to copy these details, paste it down. Sorry, Ctrl Z. Paste it down. See, I need to change the name. This name is not complete. Let me say Said Adam. The name should be complete. Adamu. Then I need to change. Edit this one and give it, maybe I have Glory. Glory Chama. Sorry, Chama is the name of it. Glory Obi. And Glory Obi should have an age between, let me say, I want Glory Obi to be between 18, age of 18. And Glory Obi score B. Let's say, for instance, she scores C. She scores C plus.
Sorry, sir. The age should be 18. You wrote 81.
Sorry. No problem. It's just a typing error. Alright, thank you. So now I'm done. So this table body should close these details. So look at where the table body starts, containing all this down to here. All the information I need, their age, their grade, and the rest is inside the table body. So just a repetition. Remember, each of these has a opening table data, table row, and closing. This also have his own table row and closing. This also has his own table row and closing, all inside the table body. Now that I'm done with the table body, I want to do a table footer. Maybe trying to add some designs to my table. Some people don't put, but I do put. It depends. So I have what to call the table foot. Table foot. Now the table foot should have an opening and a closing. What I expected inside the table foot should have a table row. So I have my T arrow. Open up 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 my T arrow Open up my TR now. In my TR, what I need to type there is just to type PH space collapse. Or let me just use my tag. I want to do the total there. Opening tag. Say TH. Oh, sorry. TH space call span. I want to span it. Call span is equals to 3. Close it. Close it to the table that. Now, in between where this thing is blinking, that's where my total will come. My total number of students will be here. Just type my total. Total students. Total students. I put my column. Total students I have there is 3. That's my table footer. Table footer. So now, this is the structure of my table. A very simple table. With this, you can do other tables. So let me drag them closer so that you can have enough space to see the code at once. Now I'm done with this. I want to go into my CSS. If you're done, let me know. I'll give you like 5 minutes to finish the table structure for the HTML. Then we'll move into the CSS to style it. If you're done, just give me a thumb. Okay. You try going live to see the way the table looks in HTML. Let me go live. You also go live. You see the way the table looks in the HTML. When you go live without CSS. Try going live. I'll go live and share my go live. Oh, see the table. Doesn't make sense. I'm seeing a equal sign. Where is this equal sign coming from? I'm seeing equal sign. Sorry. Okay. See where my equal sign is coming from. It's not supposed to be there. I'll share my go live. You see the table. You won't like the table. Let me stop sharing and share the table of going live. I want to share my go live table so that you see it in the HTML. You see how the table looks like. That's just HTML. It doesn't make sense. But by the time we add CSS to it to make sense. All right, let's go to the CSS right now. Let me share back my code. People are just joining. We are looking at table, creating table. Okay. Now let me share back my code. Please, we are just joining. Just snap the code for the table we are creating for the HTML. What I did, let me just do a recap, a 5-minute recap. What I did, I have a table, a folder called a table. Created a folder. Inside this folder, I have 2 files. One of the file is table.html and another file is table.css. The table.html has a structure for the HTML. The table.css is used to style the table. So I link the CSS to the HTML by using link href. Once you type link and enter to give it to this place. Then the path for the listing is the table folder.css. The folder.css. Or when you keep your mouse where it's blinking and press your control and space bar to give you a linking structure, you just click on it. So I want to start styling because my battery is still running down. I want to start styling. I'll go to my CSS, table.css. Can give it any name in which table.css. So let's start styling the table.css faster. So I want to start with table. Table as a tag. So I'll call it as a table or just say table. So I have my curly bracket. So the table should have a border collapse. Border collapse. So I have border, border, dash, collapse. Put a column, then you type collapse. Just type your own collapse. Don't worry about this one that is given.
The spelling of your border is the issue.
Okay, just sorry, arrow. So it's corrected now. Table border collapse. Let us collapse the table together. And the next thing is the width. I want my table to have a width of 100%. The width, 100%. So that's for the table. Now, if you go live and you refresh, you should be
Sorry,
seeing
sir.
something.
Mr. Mohammed, sorry, sir. Just, I want to ask
Yeah.
this your presentation now. How can which of the app are we using to create this stable border collapse?
App
So that
as in what?
we can also rehearse from our own end here because I'm using my laptop.
Don't you have VS Code inside your laptop?
No, 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 no. It is an
You
official
should
laptop.
install VS Code now. We are using VS Code to code. We are using
VS Code.
VS Code. Yes, VS Code. Download VS Code and install it.
Okay.
It's a code
Thank
editor. Code editor, yeah.
VS Code, right?
Yeah, VS Code.
Okay.
So if you go live, you see that it has expanded the table. But we'll still continue. Okay. Then I need to have my table row, table head and table data together. They are all tag selectors. So I just say table, comma, table head, comma, table data. I want to style these two together. Then I have
Okay,
my
so
group by.
what did the border collapse do? What is the function?
When you refresh, you find out that it's spacing the table. The table we are joined together. There's just a small table on the HTML side. So if you look at the border collapse, when you go to your, this is how you try code, and you go here and you comment it out. Comment it out. Enable the borders to collapse. Collapse the
Yeah,
border.
I'm not seeing any effects on that. It's only the width that took effect.
It's a collapse to collapse the border. When you see the effect when you now style order this thing, you see a collapsing. When we collapse, it should look line by line. To collapse then line by line. The effect will come when you style the remaining ones, like the table data and the rest. Okay, so I'm styling both the table head and the table data together, putting them together to have the same property. So I wanted to have a border of 1 pixel solid. So let's give it a border of 1 pixel, border of 1 pixel solid. Oh, sorry, a border of 1 pixel solid to be here. What am I doing? Sorry, a border of 1 pixel solid choose a color. So I'm going to choose HDDD. You can choose any color, but I like simple color, HDDD for that. Then give it another property of padding of 10 pixel, the padding, the spacing in between, padding of 10 pixel. Then the text align. I want the text should be aligned left. I want all the text to align left. So I have my text align to go to the left. All the text that are aligning should go to the left. It will move your text to the left. So it will now arrange the table. So if you go back, you now see your table having lines, having rows and columns. So that's for this.
Yes, I think I've seen the effects now.
And now, if you now, I want to style.
Sorry, sir. Please, can you zoom it more so that we can see?
Okay, it's too small. Oh, Control Plus. Is it big enough now? I should stay in zoom.
Yeah, I think it's a bit better.
It's better.
You
Okay,
can zoom
please.
from your own end now. Just touch the screen. Zoom to your own end. Yeah. The person that asks.
Okay, can you see it now? Better.
Yeah,
I've zoomed my own end. So now I want to style for the TH only. I want to put a background color for just the TH. Please minimize mute your speaker. So I want to give just a background color. A background color of hash F0F0. Hash F0F0. This one. I think F0F0. No. F0F0F0. Yeah, this is the background color I want. Now means I'm styling just the table head with this hash F0F0. Can see when I'm styling this, I'm not using dot because they are all tag selector. So now I want to type style the caption. So caption, the coiling bracket. What are the caption? The font width and the margin bottom. That's what I need for that. You can add every other feature. The font width, the weight of the form should be bold. Then I should have my margin bottom to be like 10 pixel. Good. I think I'm done with this capture. You can add every other thing you want. The next thing I want to style now is my table body. So in my table body, the child. Okay, let me just do it this way. Table body should have table row, and the that I want to child it at a child. Then it should be even. That's the background color. That's what I need here. Background color of hash F9, 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 F9. You can choose any color you want, but when you're styling, try to use a unique color. Like a graphic designer, use a unique color. I need the over effect. I need the over effect for this table body. So the body is 0 with a over effect Over effect is an effect of clicking effect. When you point at it, how will it reflect? When you point at the mouse. So the background color for the over effect, background color should be HDDD. HDDD for the over effect. Now I'm done with that. The next thing I'll style is my table footer. Style my table footer, then I should be done with that styling. Foot, put a curly brace bracket, and I should have my font width to be bold. Font weight, the weight of the font should be bold. Some people can use bolder, no problem, but it depends on what you want to achieve. Background color should be F0F0 F0F0. So with these, I'm done with the styling. Let me try to minimize it so that all this thing will be in one line. Try to reduce spacing so that you can see it better. Okay, then if you go live right now, go live and see how your table will look beautiful. How beautiful is your table? You see your table looking beautiful. I'm going live.
Yeah, some of us that okay can go live. Some of us that don't have a laptop.
Okay, let me go live. Let me stop sharing this and share my screen for the table so that I see the way the table looks like. Okay, this is how the table looks like. It has a header and have a footer. Now, if you look at the header, the color I use here is thicker, and I use the same color as the footer. Look at the table. How beautiful is the table? If you use this kind of table for design, you will like it. You can as well style on your own and change the color. The same rules are applicable, but you can change your color to suit what you want to achieve, but don't use a color riot. So that's how to style a table. Create a table and style the table using CSS. All the styles I use are all style collect tag, is a tag selector and a child selector. So I think I can attempt to question. Let me see how many percent. I still have like 25%, 25 minutes. So I can attempt to question in 20 minutes time. Anybody that have challenges, question, you can ask.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Can you please take it to the CSS and then minimize it so I can screenshot it?
Okay. Let me stop sharing this.
Thank you. Yeah. If I can get the full screen of the CSS so I can screenshot it.
Okay, let me do that. Remember, for you to get your CSS, your HTML has to be correct. Oh, my code. Okay, do I do okay? Let me reduce the spacing. Or I can split the screen. Can you see all at once now? If you can, let me see you.
No.
I'm coming. Trying to view split the screen. Where is this layout? Or split left, split right. Let me see. Can you see it now? Let me take this one off. Those ones
Showing
are
the same thing.
okay, showing the same thing.
Okay, sir, you can just zoom out now. You can just zoom out so that it will cover everything.
Okay, let me remove the splitting.
Okay.
Why not share the roll it up? Let's screenshot the first one, then roll it down. Screenshot to the last part.
Yes.
Okay. For the CSS, I'll be the HTML.
The HTML first.
Okay, the HTML first. Oh, this screen is scattered. I'm coming. Let me try to bring it back. I want to remove this splitting. Where is it? Oh, layout. You know what? Oh, what do I do?
I want to send it to the group. No, I'm sending it to the group.
Okay, I will screenshot it. Somebody have a complete code.
Yes.
I just drop it on the group. This
From
screen.
HTML to CSS. Kingsley, do you have from HTML to CSS?
I think it
Yes,
should
I have the
have.
complete code. I have a question.
Okay.
Can you please explain this nth that you used here? It's nth child.
Okay. Remember when I was taking CSS class, I mentioned of child selector. One of the selectors is a dependent selector. Where you have the NT, the next generation, the child selector. The T body, I'm styling the T body and the T row together to have the same background. Instead of me doing it one after the other, I have to group them together. Because if you go to my HTML, you're going to see, where is it? Okay. Table body, the table body and the table row. I want them to have the same color. Now the table row is a dependent is a child to the table body. This is a table body, and it has a dependent or children like the table row, the table data. All these one fall under the table body. So if I want to style the same property to apply to the mother and the children, that's when I use that, the NTH. You're styling a property that's what we call dependency or generation. For instance, the CSS is going to see generation. You see a child. Let's say you have a grandparent. The grandparent gave birth to a parent, and the parent gave birth to you. So you have the generational selectors. Now, let's take this table body as a parent. Then all those ones are the children. So now I want to apply a property similar color to this and this. So I'm going to use what we call the NT, the child. Tell you that the table body is a parent and the table row is a child. So they are pending on the parents. The child is depending on the parents. I'm giving them the same property. So this is how I record them by styling. And this helped me to save even. Want it to be styled even, have the same even colors. So this same colors is applicable to the table row and the table body. So that's why I use that. Any other question? Because my battery is low and I think we should be running up this meeting. Thank you. You can drop your comment on the WhatsApp. If you have any question, I will respond to you. This brings us to the end of this class. Thank you very much. I'll drop the assignment
All right.
later. I
Thank
give
you.
you the first assignment on form. So I want you to do your form, screenshot it and send it.
How about this
I will drop
advanced
it.
journey?
Thank you.
Sorry, where are we?
Yeah.